Every single one of us have been programmed to lose.
I used to not be the best at speaking, and let's be honest, a lot of people go through this phase where they just don't know how to articulate their thoughts the best, and they maybe seek in improving that skill. And when I realized that, whoa, I'm not even able to translate what I'm trying to say into words. Every single thing I think about, I'm not able to say out of my mouth because I'm not able and don't know how to articulate my thoughts properly. And when I came to the realization that this is an issue, that whoa, I don't know how to speak the way I should or want to, I told myself I have to do something about it. I have to find a way to fix this issue, although I knew and still know that it's something that takes a long time to achieve, to get better at speaking. And that's when I started browsing people that would maybe help me. And trust me, it's still something I'm working on till this day. But what made it easier was Luke Belmar, a really successful entrepreneur that inspires many people in this world on social media, and I really appreciate this guy. Although most of his content is not about speaking or how to improve your speaking and all of that, he has spoken about that issue and how to maybe improve within it, but it's not his main priority when it comes to what he shares on the internet. However, without even intending to, Luke Belmar can literally help many people, as he did to me, when it comes to being able to start improving how you speak. Why? If you were to go ahead and watch one of his podcasts, even just one, you would just get the impression that this is a guy who knows what he's talking about. He knows how to speak his mind. He knows how to inspire people with the way he speaks. Just all that to say that most of it just comes from the way he speaks. The way he speaks just gives you a lot of clarity on his messages. And the way I was just always constantly watching his advice on certain things, and all of the content he posts on his social media and all of that were inspiring me because of the way he was projecting his messages, the way he was expressing himself, the way he was just speaking clearly. All that to say, the way he spoke made a difference, made me feel something. And that is when I realized speaking really does matter. And this guy, without even intending to, with the messages that had nothing to do with speaking, inspired me to want to get better at speaking. Realize that there is an issue of how I used to express myself, and that there is something I could do about it to eventually get at a point where I'm able to express what I'm trying to say to whoever it is with my own mind, by being able to articulate my thoughts, knowing how to articulate my thought. And let me tell you that it is not an easy process at all. So basically, without even saying anything, the way he was expressing himself, he was expressing every single message, every single tip, every single advice he was giving to his audience. When consuming his content, most of what I could think of, wow, this guy really does inspire me in having better speaking skills and knowing how to go about the way I want to express myself. And so that's when I started consuming more of his content, just to analyze the way he expresses himself, how he's able to articulate his thoughts as good as he's able to, and what I can learn from him to be able to learn and eventually work on this skill by applying. So as someone who was really struggling when it came to speaking and even being able to put out one word out when it came to starting this YouTube channel, and even in real life, I'm now capable to say what I want to, express the messages that I felt essential to share with the world because I started working on this skill. And although nothing will get perfect, all that matters is that you try and improve every single day. So I will say that it's always possible to improve in something you're struggling in by working on it continuously. I'm not the best speaker. Someone else might not be the best at what they're trying. Someone else might not be the best at something else they're trying. But all that matters is that they are doing something about it, that they are continuously working on that skill that really does matter to them. So always make sure to consume things or content that matters to you so that you eventually become what you're trying to work on. Maybe that you don't have people around your life that will directly be able to help you within that skill or that struggle that you're dealing with, but with all these resources, people like Luke Belmar can literally help you. All that to say that an online figure can really have an effect on your life if you really are willing to put in the work continuously. So yeah, that's really what it is, and that is exactly why I'm doing this 100 days challenge of speaking without cutting anything or speaking until I fumble on my Instagram and my YouTube Shorts channel. So I'm still here working on my speaking skills while there's also online figures that are helping a lot when it comes to this really essential skill. So come along the journey if you're interested, and if you want to improve the skill, put in the work. It will pay off a lot. I know that it's going to be tough, but you need to put in that work and make that investment. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.